and enjoying the ride? This is where the one-way tickets get off. This is Jolie. She's a full-grown female. She's probably about 15 to 20 years old. She's our most dependable employee. I don't know if I'm gonna get her to get off of that, off of her little deal. Come on. Come on. Yeah, right, she said. So when they're cold-blooded animals. When their body temperature gets lower than 65 degrees, their digestive system shuts down and it puts them into like a soft hibernation. They become very lethargic. So you can imagine all of the alligators are basically doing what she's doing. They're laid up on logs, vegetation. Come on. You see the sticks that I've been throwing at her? Usually I'll start throwing sticks and then make her get off. Y'all have any questions about anything that y'all have seen since the last stop?
How'd you learn how to drive like that?
A lot of wrecks. Tom. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Like, you're getting me cold. Here, stop it.
Come on.
It don't even blink.
Whatever. At least we got to see one.
Yeah.
So as much as it doesn't seem like it, the alligators in here are very overpopulated.
They're moving.
Just as short as a month ago, the water was much lower than this, and we would just stop in the open holes, and it would be 15 to 20 come around the boat, kind of like an ice cream truck in a subdivision, you know. That's when we start our swimming lessons. But if you were to come out at night, they are nocturnal, and shine a headlight, their eyes reflect a reddish burnt orange. You'd see thousands in here. And part of the reason why they're becoming overpopulated is there's not many people hunting or trapping them commercially. There's not much profit left in the wild alligator. There's still people doing it, you know, trophy hunting and stuff like that, but as far as going out of their way to say they're making a living from it, not anymore. The females, they max out at 6.5 to 8 feet. She's probably about 7 foot. The males, they'll get up to 14 feet. And a 10 to 12 foot male 6 to 7 years ago would have been worth $400 up to $1,000. 3 years ago, a 10 to 12 footer went $48 to $52. Anything that was 9 foot or less was $1 a foot, and that has stayed the same. So she would be worth about $7. However, last year, a 10 to 12 footer, anything over 10 foot, it went $12 per foot. This year, it actually increased to $17. So it is going up, but nothing what it once was.
What changed it?
There's a huge demand for alligator meat. And in order to keep up with that demand, there's alligator farms throughout the southern coast of the United States. There's 34 just in Louisiana. While they're keeping up with the demand for the meat, they flooded the market with the skins, the hides of the farm-raised gators, basically blocking the wild alligator market. And that's what they were sought after for, was their skin. Not necessarily their meat, but I'm sure y'all know people from Louisiana, we eat everything, you know. If you go to a zoo anywhere in the country, if you look at an animal, they'll give you the common name up top, and then you know, the scientific name at the bottom. Zoos around here will give you the common name up top and then a recipe at the bottom. Come on, girl.
Oh, she laid her head down. She done.
The branches after you, know? Come on, girl. She said, yeah, now you want me to get up? Lazy. So in the summer months, y'all been on a tour. We do feed them. However, we don't want to hurt them more than anything with the cooler temperatures. The water's in the 50s, so they probably won't get fed by us until probably February or March now. I read an article they can go up to 18 months without eating a bite of food.
Wow.
I wish I could.
Yeah, I'm maxed out about 3 hours. I told my wife they should have done that Snickers commercial with me. The mating season for the alligators is April and May. By June, the females they leave. They go find where there's trees. It's only about 2.5, 3 foot of water. In June, that's all high ground, but they go deep in there, find those high ridges, and that's where they make their nest. And they'll lay 40 to 50 up to 90 eggs in a clutch. Only about 75 to 80% of the eggs will hatch. It's a 60 to 65 day gestation period. So all the babies are born usually the back half of August into the first week of September. However, in the first year that they're born, only 2 to 10% of the babies survive. They're born the size of a lizard. An alligator egg is about the same size as a chicken egg. They're vocal and there's a lot in an area, so it attracts everything. Birds, fish, turtles, snakes. We catch frogs out here. I've been catching bullfrogs my whole life. On 2 occasions cleaning them, I found baby alligators inside of bullfrogs. I found some crazy things inside of bullfrogs. Turtles. I found a whole cardinal. A bat was the craziest thing I've ever found in a turtle, in a frog. Made one too many swoops.
Wow.
She said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm just happy that y'all got to see her. I wasn't
That's
expecting
awesome.
to see her. Whenever I saw that sun poke out, I said, we got a chance. So the state allows those 34 farms to come out and pick the eggs out of the nest. They bring them back to the farms, they hatch them. They're required by the state of Louisiana to hold the babies for 1 year and then return 15% of what they've hatched back to the wild. Another pretty cool fact about the farms is the temperature that they incubate the alligator eggs determines the sex of the alligator. If it's 80 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, the entire clutch will be all females. If it's 85 to 90, you're gonna have a 50-50 ratio. Anything over 90 will be all males. So they can control the temperatures and create what they want.
Wow.
All reptiles are like that, except turtles. They're actually opposite. The females are hotter, and the males are cooler. I told my wife, I said, that makes more sense. She threw both her shoes at me. I said, all right, I was just joking. Do y'all have any questions about alligators or anything?
No.
What's their, do they have like a migrating range, or they pretty much stay local?
You know, the females, they will stay like in a, probably like a square mile, maybe less than that. As long as there's water available. In the summer months, this will actually dry up. It's just like a pond in that open water. And about, when did y'all come?
September.
Y'all probably went in our other big hole. All of the alligators, you saw a lot? Yeah, they all congregated to there. So she was there, I promise you. However, if the water would stay deep enough, they would, you know, the females, when they go into that lake where y'all went, it's kind of like a survival mode. They all kind of tolerate each other. When the water's high, they have their own area, like very territorial. So more the females than the males. You can find the males kind of like a bachelor group of bucks. They're gonna hang out pretty much together all year until mating season, and they will fight. I've had 2 of my bigger alligators fight on the side of the boat, throw water all over everybody, push the boat about 20-30 feet.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah. One of them had one of them by the top of the head, and they were just both spinning. Ended up 2 days later, I thought it was a piece of white meat. I had one of my big males come, and I was petting the top of his head, and I felt something sharp, and ended up coming back. I pulled it out. It was a tooth from one of the other alligators.
Oh, wow.
Well, real quick before we head out of here, I wanted to tell y'all a little bit about my heritage and most of the people of South Louisiana. We're of a We're of a French descent, descendants of the original Acadians who were exiled out of Nova Scotia in the late 1700s by the British. The Spanish were in control here at the time, and they got word of the exile. So they sent word to them that they were welcome here. They would send ships to pick them up and give them land on these backwaters when they returned. And they did. However, they failed to mention the real reason why they needed them here was to help create a force, just in case the British ever came south and tried to colonize this area. They couldn't recruit any more Spaniards because the living conditions were terrible. They didn't want to come. Long story short, the British never came this far south. The Spanish left and the Acadians stayed and evolved into what everybody knows today as Cajuns. The word Cajun kind of started as where they came from in Nova Scotia, Acadia, pronounced in French, Acadie. When they got here, they named all of these surrounding areas Acadiana. In French, Acadienne. Short for that, it became Cajun, and then from Cajun to Cajun. And I'm pretty sure it isn't going to go anywhere, so we got a lot invested in that word now. They also shared the backwaters here with the Choctaw Indians. The word Atchafalaya is actually Choctaw, and it means strong, swift river. The word bayou, I'm sure y'all all know that came from the Indians as well. They pronounced it Bayuk, and the Cajuns interpreted it as Bayou. I'm sure y'all all know what the loneliest bayou is out here, huh? By yourself.
By yourself.
That's pretty lonely. Huh? My youngest son is 11, and this past spring we were turkey hunting, and he was bored. He was ready to go, and he said, "Can I play with your phone?" And I usually don't let my kids play with my phone, but I said, "You know, I'm gonna reap benefits off of that. I'm gonna be able to stay and hunt a little longer." So I give it to him, and I thought he was gonna play games, but he actually started drilling me with dad jokes. That's what he was. So that was one of them, and I promised him I'd put it on my tour. Now whenever I get home, he has his hand out. He's waiting for his cut. I said, "You're just like your mama, boy." Do y'all have any questions on anything that I've covered at all? I'll give y'all an answer. It might not be right, but I'll give y'all one.
Right. No.
All right, well,
No,
who remembers the way back?
Yeah, we're glad we got you.
I had a group of smart ones. Yesterday I had 8 or 9 people. They all had their hands pointing all around. I said, we don't have enough gas for that.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go out a different route. It'll be about a 15-20 minute ride. It'll be a different view for y'all. Well, trees and water, just not the same trees and water. If y'all see anything along the way back that y'all have any questions on when I tie up, y'all ask away, all right? Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Thanks.
See you later, alligator. Better be here tomorrow. Oh, yeah. We got a cell phone booster on the back.
It sits there. Yeah.
Do you need to get back right here, baby, under the blanket? Or you will just, here, put Bubba's jacket on backwards.
That alligator's staring at me.
I like that red life jacket you're wearing. Red with those black stripes. Looks like a little steak with some grill marks.